Every March, Women's History Month is celebrated to honor the trailblazing contributions of women and girls to history, culture, and society. International Women's Day falls right within Women's History Month, making it the perfect day to host the graduation ceremony of the UK aid-funded DigiGirls program.
I know we're excited, but let's show it.
The technology skills training focuses on closing the digital gender gap causing unemployment, underemployment of women and girls, especially those in the underserved communities. The British High Commissioner to Nigeria, while emphasizing the need to overcome challenges and break barriers confronting women, announces new fund to develop girls' skills globally.
Women's rights are human rights, and they are enshrined in the UN Charter, they're enshrined in all our laws, but sadly, the law is one thing, implementing the law is another thing. And we know around the world, but particularly in Nigeria, unfortunately, there's huge discrimination and gender inequality, and we saw recently the various provisions that were included in the constitutional amendments being rejected at the National Assembly, a real setback for Nigeria. But we don't give up, we battle on, and programs like this are so important in empowering all of you to stand up for your rights, to be economically independent so that you can think about the next cohort coming through. We'll be shortly launching a new international development strategy which has women and girls at the centre. And today Boris Johnson announced a new fund, £20 million globally, where we're partnering with business to develop girls' skills. And the programme is going to build very much on the kind of thing we've been doing with DigiGirls, but that partnership with the private sector is going to be key, and Nigeria will be one of the countries that benefit. So secondly, on tech and digital, as you know, I mean, the world is changing. Everything's going online, and Nigeria is, and Lagos in particular, is at the forefront of this digital revolution. Girls still, unfortunately, are facing digital inequality, hence this programme. But with 15% of Nigeria's GDP coming from tech and innovation, every one of you is going to be contributing to the future of Nigeria. So that's exactly why we've invested in this digital access programme. We're also supporting it through broadband rollout, the wider work we do on cybersecurity and so on.
Over 2,000 participants were churned out in the first cohort with digital skills, and the visionaire tells us the first step is to give women access to the skills.
I think first and foremost is to put skills in the hands of women, and I'm saying that because at the end of the day, especially in tech, the ground is leveled, almost leveled. People with the skills then are able to access these opportunities. So I think that the real leveler in tech will be the skills in the hands of women, so that more women are then competitive enough to get the opportunities and then come into tech as well. Because really in tech it's just about the skills and not about, it's genderless, like all of the conversations we're having today. However, the access to those skills, the access to the tools is what puts women out of the whole equation. And I think a program like DigiGirls and many others out there is bridging that gap. And we're going to be, of course, reaching 4,000 women, which is 100% higher than what we set out to achieve last time. We also are going to be making this program more inclusive, which means we're going to be having women and girls living with disability as part of the beneficiaries for this program. So that's very exciting. But more than that, we're also going to be reaching more women indirectly, because we are putting the tools that we're using to train into the hands of the people who will be training to then train people in their communities, and sort of setting the women up, 100 of those women up, to become champions in their own communities, spreading the reach and increasing the impact of this kind of program. So while we can reach 4,000 women directly, we're looking to reach 10,000 more indirectly as well.
The principles of user interface design includes the simplicity of design, or the clarity of design.
From not knowing how to turn on a computer to becoming professionals in data analysis, user interface and user experience, graphics design and e-commerce, the beneficiaries showcase their learnings.
We have done a brand, profit and country analysis of the West African countries, and the aim of this is to give informed decisions to the manager so that he will improve profit maximization and customer satisfaction. The data set overview run across 5 countries, 6 brands, and it was recorded for a period of 3 years.
An e-commerce website is an online store, and setting up one is very easy. I'll be walking you guys through the steps on how we created ours. First, we searched for an available domain name, and we came up with h4hamper.com. A purchase was made for the domain name. We signed up to Bluehost provider as our hosting site. We used Elementor blogging for our design, and the content management system we used was WordPress.
And then there are panel discussions on how to create more opportunities for women and girls, as well as how to bridge the digital gender divide.
First of all, identify what you want. Who do you want to be? What do you want to achieve? And do not let anything be a stumbling block. There is someone somewhere out there who is waiting for you to emerge and pick you up. So do not let anything hold you down. Speak up, take that mantle, and go all the way.
Beyond what the society talks about, the tech space is providing a platform where everybody can walk. It is genderless. It gives the voice to the voiceless. It gives life to someone who is almost lifeless.
The DigiGirls program is expected to contribute to addressing the gender inequality in Nigeria by ensuring inclusive and safe digital access.